So communicating about cancer can be really difficult to do, and what to say and how dealing with people's reactions.
Sometimes with families it can be really tricky when all of the attention is on you and your cancer journey, especially if you have siblings, younger or older, who feel like they're a bit neglected.
Because we have 5 kids in our family, so it's hard for the younger kids to understand what's going on and why Kafi is getting so much more attention than them.
Yeah, I kind of felt alone, and because I felt no one could relate to my situation.
I have a little brother, and he was only 2 at the time I was diagnosed, and I didn't really think it was affecting him then at the time, but I can sort of see it now that it kind of took away a little bit of his childhood because he was so little.
So maybe if you have a younger sibling and your hospital has bravery beads, your younger sibling can be the one to collect the bravery beads for you. If you have an older sibling, maybe they can help you to design your Care Pages website to update all your friends and family. And give your parents a role too. Maybe every day for lunch you tell your mom what you want to order and your mom calls down and orders it for you. It just helps everyone to feel like they have a bit of a role within the family.
Because they're experiencing this along the way as much as you are, in different ways, because they're witnessing what's happening with you and with your parents going through this as well.
Another thing you can do to keep your life feeling a little bit normal is if you're outpatient and you do have the opportunity to go to school, if it's for an hour, a couple of hours, just for a special event, try and keep connected with your friends, with your teachers, and try and regain your space within the social setting.
Again, most people are aware to some degree of what you're going through, but may not understand exactly what the experience is like. They may not know exactly what kind of cancer you have, what kind of treatment you're having, and therefore filling in the blanks themselves.
During the treatment, I still went at everything I was doing before, extracurricular, school. I'd keep in touch with friends on the phone, Facebook, visits.
Well, beforehand I'd kind of been bullied because I was always the tall person in the class. I was just out of place in my class. And then when I started losing my hair, I didn't want to go back because I felt they were going to just have another reason to pick on me. So my school did offer homeschooling, so that's what I decided to do.
The only problem was the teachers, because you're not allowed hats in school. And so I remember the first day I was walking to the vice principal's office to get a note for it so I could show anyone who asked me. And one teacher shouted down the hallway and everyone parted in the hallway, and she was yelling at me, and I had to go up to her, and in tears I told her, I was like, I'm going to the principal right now to get a note for this because I don't have hair because of my cancer.
On the day I found out, I just thought it would be best if I didn't wait. I told my really close friends, so I just conference called them all. I just told them, and at first they're just silent. They're like, what? That's not funny. That's not a good joke. That's not funny. And I'm like, I'm really not joking. And then so obviously some of them cried. My best friend was really sad, and she's like, please don't die and stuff like that. So when they make you kind of feel sad, because you feel you're letting them down in a way.
In December, I told her that I had cancer, and right away she came to the hospital, and she just gave me this huge hug, and she just talked to me normally. She wasn't scared. She didn't feel frustrated about this at all. She just felt normal. She's like, hey, what's going on? And I would just talk to her, oh, I just watched this series or whatever, and she would just be there for me. And throughout the whole thing, she was just there, and she helped me in school because I couldn't walk much, so she would always bring me to each class, tell her teachers that she was late. It made me feel good about myself because I had someone next to me helping me throughout this whole entire situation in school. And if people would ask questions, why I left school so quickly and stuff like that, she would always explain it in a way that I didn't have to. So
I would encourage you to think about ways that you can talk about this with people that you feel comfortable with. I'd say it's really important to know that it's your personal business. They don't have a right to know necessarily. However, in my experience, it's been helpful when people have a supportive environment around them that understands, at least to some extent, what they're going through.